Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Mark and Oreo. Oreo's a little hungry, he doesn't even want to wait for me to cook. I know it's been a while, I've been busy with school, and me and my husband just got back from Turks and Caicos. We spent the Christmas holiday break there. Amazing, beautiful beaches, amazing food, everyone was so friendly. But the most famous dessert there is rum cake, so I decided to recreate it when I got home because it was so delicious. So I wanted to make it at home as well. So first I'm going to start with a Bundt pan, which I already greased and floured with cooking spray and then a little bit of flour. Then I'm going to start with, hey Oreo, a half a cup of walnuts, and then I'm just going to pour it on the bottom. And the cake mix is going to go right on top of that. So you can just set that aside for now. In an electric mixer, we're going to start with 1.5 cups of white sugar. And a half a cup of melted butter. I actually melted a little too much because it wasn't soft enough, so I put it in the microwave for a few seconds. Don't recommend that. If you're going to cook, try to leave it out a little longer so it can naturally melt on its own. So I'm sure I'll get some comments on my channel about that. All right, and then you're going to turn the mixer on and mix that in. All right, now you're going to add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. A teaspoon of salt, and you got 4 tablespoons of baking powder, and we have a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and last but not least, 1 cup and 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. And you're just going to put that all in the mixer. And turn that back on in medium. Alright, as you can see, we have a nice crumbly mix with our flour mixture. I'm going to tap that a little bit. That's going to set aside here while we do our wet mix. You're going to start with 4 eggs in a large bowl, mixing bowl. Eggs. You're going to do 3/4 cup of dark rum, 3/4 cup of milk, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and now you're going to whisk that together. All right. After all that stuff's mixed in, you can smell the rum. It smells delicious. You're also going to add a half a cup of vegetable oil, and then give it a few more whisks. All right. After you whisk that oil in there, that's ready. Set it aside. One more ingredient we're going to add to our dry ingredients before we add our wet ingredients is the secret ingredient, a package of vanilla pudding. Since the mix is already dry, you just have to give it a quick mix before you add the wet ingredients. I'm going to add the whole package of vanilla pudding in there. And I'm just going to give it a quick mix. All right, now we're going to put the rum egg mix in there. All right, you want to make sure your mix is locked in, and you want to put on medium speed until everything's well mixed. All right, we got a nice mix here. I'm gonna take the mixer off. And now you're gonna pour your mix right over the nuts. And voila. And now you're gonna put it in the oven for 50 to 60 minutes. So you wanna check it after 50. Poke it with a stick to make sure it's cooked all the way. If not, you can leave it for the full 60. And you're gonna do it on the oven preheated to 325. All right, I'll see you in about an hour. Thank you. All right, welcome back. It's been 50 minutes at 325, and our cake is ready to come out. Wow, look how good that looks. And we need to let that cool for a good half hour before we even make the sauce, because the sauce cooks fast. So let's let this cool for a half hour, and then I'll show you how to make the sauce. And then we'll pour it right over this cake. See you soon. Hello, welcome back. Our cake's been cooling for about a half hour, and now you want to make the sauce. We're gonna start with a half a cup of water, and you have the pan on medium heat. So half a cup of water. We're gonna do a stick of butter, which is half a cup of butter. And 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar. and a teaspoon of salt. And you're gonna let all the ingredients melt together, but you don't want it to overboil, so you wanna watch it and just stir it, and you wanna let it reduce a little bit before you add the rum. All right, so we're gonna let that melt and get thicker. All right, all the butter is melted, the sugar's dissolved. Now you wanna shut it off. Remove from heat, and now we're gonna add another half a cup of rum. The smell, I mean, not the flavor. I haven't tried it yet. And now you want to poke some holes in the cake before you pour the sauce over. Yeah, and then we're just going to pour it over the cake. All right, now that the cake's had time to soak up all the rum sauce, it's time to try it. As you can see, it looks nice and moist. That is delicious, just like in the islands. Makes me want to hop on a plane and go back. Definitely beats the cold weather that's outside there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out, make sure you like, comment, and share with all your friends. Thank my assistant Oreo, and we'll see you next time. See you later.